This means it's recording, right? Just to be 100%. It's recording, right?
Rajiv Satyal here. February 2018 was bananas. I went to India. Well, so maybe it was mangoes. I hit up all my contacts and set up 28 gigs in 28 days. My parents joined me on this tour, yep, because I'm 41 years old. Left my wife, Hirsch at home, brought the parents. Landed in Mumbai, what is it now? Did my 13th gig for my old company, Prakhar & Gamble, P&G, Punjabis and Gujaratis. Flew to IIT Kharagpur, still working on trying to learn how to say that. Anyway, there's our crew, ran into this guy, Biswa, one of India's biggest comedians. He once opened for me at a Fiat dealership in Bangalore. True story. Moderated a panel of business leaders. Here I am. 5 years of acting training means I look like I'm listening, but really I'm just waiting for my time to get to talk again. Flying out of the Kolkata airport, saw an Asian guy rocking a Confederate flag. Make Asia great again? How's that going? Speaking of going, landed in Goa, the way things are going. They're gonna crucify me. Never said I could sing. This is the life though, right? This is our promoter, Warren Viegas, shout out. Just going for a romantic stroll on the beach. Hirsch is jealous, or maybe just weirded out. Here we are.
Okay, eco-friendly stuff. What year are you in Sultan? And how many years are there total? Yeah, I could tell. You're not explaining this super well. Stay for the other 3 years, because I don't really understand.
Back to Mumbai, Bombay, whatever. Did a couple of spots and then took this pic. Shout out to Aruj, Biswa, and Kaniz, my comics in Bombay. Here's the Mumbai airport, Mumbai. Never any downtime, find an outlet, plug point, plug in, get online, send emails, look like tech support, get on plane, land in Bangalore. Visited my favorite charity, Akshapatra, recorded a promo video, green screen, gotta love it. Vinay and Lalita came. It is weird saying your parents' names out loud. Maybe I shouldn't do that again. Anyway, I didn't know if they'd have the energy to keep up, but they kept on trucking. Anyone. Did 3 shows in Bangalore, 3 people in every audience. Yep, I'm a huge draw in the South. Landed in Allahabad. Okay, so this is major. This is where my parents grew up and met. Here's a photo of me taking a photo, making an image of a person who made me. So meta. My parents on the campus of University of Allahabad, dad striking a pose, they make an L. See that? L for Lalita. Then we went to Sangam, one of the most religious places in the world for Hindus, in Allahabad. Hindus, Allahabad, we didn't get the memo. Anyway, check this out. We're feeding the birds. Feeding the birds is for the birds. It was really annoying. We have all these humans begging for food on the side of Sangam, and we're throwing food to birds. Real nice. Anyway, Om Shanti 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 Om. Here I am meditating, right? Nope, migraine headache. Probably from feeding all those birds. Then we go to Allahabad.
All India Radio.
And here's my mom singing inside All India Radio. You know, here we are in traffic. Most of the Hindu drivers have a Ganpati on their dashboard, a Ganeshji, remover of obstacles, right? And yet, all this traffic. I think all the Ganeshjis just probably cancel each other out. I think he checked out of the whole traffic game. He's just doing weddings now. Here we are, site of where my dad proposed to my mom.
It's a Valentine's Day today, 14th February 2018. Exactly 50 years after that day. And I'm renewing my vows to her.
They had a love marriage in 1972. Well, it was kind of an arranged marriage too, because he arranged to become a completely different person after they got married. And of all the places I could have done a show in Allahabad, I did it at El Chico, which is the exact spot my parents would rendezvous when seeing each other. Rendezvous, French word, but anyway. Then we go to the mandir, where my mom used to go as a child. I'm tying her shoe. Guess that makes us soulmates. Hashtag punny Indian. Hey, what do you want? I'm Punjabi. Anyway, did you really think we could make a video from India without a cow in it? I really had to milk this one. Okay, we're done with the puns, I think. Back to Mumbai. I was a guest on the S&G podcast. I think I have like 1 million subscribers. Check it out. The Palladium Mall, one of the coolest malls I've ever seen in my life, and that is where the Canvas Laugh Club is. That's why I went to India to headline India's only A-room comedy club still. I was there to headline and get my photo on the wall. Here I am doing some crowd work.
I can't. Marriage is too draining. I can't do it. How many single people? Single people in the audience? Okay, you can clap, all right. Yeah. Oh, you put his hand down? Why did you put his hand down? Is he yours?
back to Delhi. Okay, so thanks to fellow comic Aman Ali, I got back in touch with my old friends at the US Embassy post my Make China War days. First stop, an all-girls college, 600 students in the crowd. Okay, there's me talking to all the girls. All right, Raj, let's get moving. Then on to my favorite sign of the trip, Amity School of Communication. What does this sign communicate? That this is how they welcomed me? Gotta love the teeth, by the way. I did some stand-up and held a Q&A, and, of course, took selfies. Off to the American Center in Delhi. Look at that sign, so American. Where's the red, white, and blue? Well, at least there's brown. Packed house, and of course, another selfie, and another. Then that night, outside of New Delhi, headlined the Gurgaon location of the Canvas Laugh Club and the obligatory after-party Fellow Taklu shout-out. I took a night off from headlining to fly back to Bombay to perform alongside some of India's biggest comedians in front of a sold-out crowd of 2,500 people. Thank you to India's biggest comedic promotion company, OML, represent, hanging backstage with all these guys, everybody killed, Pratyush, Vaibhav, there's Sapin Verma from the East India Comedy Company, Kaniz, and the man himself, Tanmay Bhatt. I did say the biggest comedians, right? I'm here all week. Actually, I'm here all month. After party, Warren again, Biswa again. Is this guy following me? Another after party with some shots. Speaking of shots, one of my all-time favorite photos, literally, what up, dog? America runs on Duncan, but Duncan runs on Indian, so here we go. Oh, now you tell me. Alright, so in Bombay, 3 more programs with the US government, teaching a workshop on comedy. I'm glad this is a workshop and not a show, because they are so serious. Comedy is a serious business, we know that. Leaving my mark, and yes, converting to the metric system, hashtag Royale with cheese. Linked up with some people, saw a punt in the house, worldwide famous Indian comedian, and look what the cat dragged in, Indian-American actor from The Magicians, Arjun Gupta, and his squad on my last night in India. When did we take off? I told you I was there the entire month of Feb, a day before Holi. Really? Comedy's all about timing. I mean, almost time to head back to the States, but wait, there's more. Stopped in Paris. Punjabis in Paris, everybody. And here's the cool place where we stayed, Hotel Eden. This makes me want to drop a chainsaw on somebody. Name that movie. Did a couple of spots, of course. Had to hit him up with this.
But on the other hand, we're jerks about immigration. We put a state called New Mexico on the border. Of course Mexicans want to come to the United States. It's Nouvelle, it's newer. You just called it newer. And that's old Mexico, by the way, so that's really a dick move.
And then we closed it out at the Louvre. There she is, the Mona Lisa herself. She's pretty much a 6. There's only one 10 in my life, my mom. And my wife, that's worth some points, for the win. Victory! Rajiv Satyal here, and I really want to thank everybody who made my India and France trip possible in February of 2018. My brothers for flying home to Cincinnati before we took off, hitting that skyline chili, you know we had to do it, and Goa, the Viegases, and Bangalore. Pushpa Auntie and her entire household, Sneha Suhas, Sanjay Manakdala and all the comics, Kritharth and the entire crew, and Allahabad, Saurabh Pandey, I'm still learning to say that, Pandey, I think I got it right, and his boys, the Kumars, Deepa and Dwij, who introduced me to Samina Naqvi, who booked the show at El Chico. In New Delhi, Mona Tiwari, who took my mom shopping, hooked my wife up with some dresses. Thank you so much for that. Prashant, Swati for rolling deep to the club on multiple occasions. Our embassy contact, shout out to Madhuri, Carl, Anupa, Tasneem. There was James, all of our hosts at the schools, IP College, Amity, back to Delhi, one of my doppelgangers. There he is, all the way from Brazil. Okay, so he's a bit taller. Amit and Shreyasi, Madhu Mishra is flying in all the way from Lucknow. Did I say that? Lucknow? I don't think I said that right. Samanalini Tandon's sister Abba and her husband Mukul, our amazing cousin Manish Chibber and his family Tina and Kriti, all the family on my dad's side, lots of family in Delhi, and of course our beloved Snehanti. One of my mom's oldest friends she hadn't seen in about a half a century, Kirti, Auntie, and her entire family. Sorry if I'm leaving out the uncles and aunties. I'm just trying to get through this, all right? Then we had Abhinandani, Auntie, and Shiv Uncle. That's Aarti Sharma's family from Cincinnati represent, who shipped our clothes home for us, making my wife very happy. Canvas Laugh Club, can't shout them out enough. They're the reason why I was in India. Jerry, Akash Pandey, another Pandey, I'm going to learn this one of these days. In Mumbai, Bombay, crossing paths with Mark and Donna Peterson doing a world tour. Shout out to you guys. Nirvi from ATL for spending hours with me texting and coordinating only so we could link up for a few minutes halfway through my trip. Our cousins, Sonia, Gaurav, Alka Auntie, Shivani, rest in peace, Bira Babaji. We miss you like crazy. And Akshay, of course, our cousin, Nanda Auntie, and Mrs. Bandari. More of our, how come she gets a Mrs.? Everybody else got an auntie. I don't know. I wrote Mrs. More of our Mumbai family. Neil, who happened to be in India from the United States, Uncle Vishnu and Vicky, Muneet from the Canvas Laugh Club, and Srinath, also from America, Shriji Travels, who booked all of our flights, led by our cousins Krupa and Sushant, our Paris family, Rakesh Uncle, Anita Auntie, and their entire family. Shout out to them, Fidan for a fun night out in Paris, and a big shout out to the comics who booked me, Sebastian Marks and Vanessa Starr, without whom the spots in Paris would not have been possible, and one more time, my amazing parents, without whom I wouldn't be possible. Namaste, thank you, dhanyavad, au revoir, Jai Hind!